Good morning, student. See, in previous class, we already started the fourth chapter, that is ratio and proportion, and we completed the three questions in that chapter. Now, come to the question number 4. Question number 4, here question number 4 having 5 questions. So, the first question is quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. The ratio of A and angle A and angle B of this parallelogram is 5:4. Find the measure of angle B. So you have to find out the measure of angle B and the ratio is given. So how to find out now? Come to the question. See here now. In this question, we know the ratio of two angles, that is angle A and angle B, that is 5:4. So let the measure of angle A and angle B be 5x and 4x respectively. Okay, so now we already know that the adjacent angle of parallelograms are supplementary. So therefore angle A plus angle B is equal to 180. So therefore angle A means 4x and angle B means angle A means 5x and angle B means 4x. So 5x plus 4x is equal to 180. So therefore 9x is equal to 180. Here 9x is equal to 180. Therefore x is equal to 20. X is equal to 20. Therefore measure of angle B is equal to 4x. Therefore 4 into 20. 4 into 20 it is 80 degree. Thus the measure of angle B is 80 degree. In this way you can find out the measure of angle B. As well as you can find out the angle A also. But only here asked to find out the angle B, so we can find out angle B. So now come to the second question, the question number 2. Now what is question number 2 here? Question number 2 is the ratio of present ages of Albert and Salim is 5:9. 5 years hence ratio of their ages will be 3:5. Find their present ages. Okay, the ratio of present age is given and the ratio after 5 years is given, and you have to find out the present ages of Albert and Salim. Okay, now how to find out here? The question number 2. Let the present ages of Albert and Salim be 5x here and 9x here respectively. So 5 year hence means after 5 years. What is the ages? Age of Albert is 5x plus 5 and age of Salim is 9x plus 5. So the ratio of these two is given already, that is 3:5. So it is given that 5 year hence the ratio of their ages will be 3:5. Therefore 5x plus 5 upon 9x plus 5 is equal to, see here now, 5x plus 5 upon 9x plus 5 is equal to 3:5. Now cross multiply. So multiply 5x plus 5 into 5 and 9x plus 5 into 3. So you get 25x plus 25 is equal to 27x plus 15. So therefore 27x minus 25x and 25 minus 15. So you get 2x is equal to 10 and x is equal to 5. Therefore present age of Albert is 5x, so 5 into 5 it is 25, and the present age of Salim is 9x, so 9 into 5 is 45 years. Hence the present age of Albert is 25 years and the present age of Salim is 45 years. In this way you can find out the Albert's age and present age and Salim present age. Okay, now so come to the question number 3rd. Now what is question number 3rd? The ratio of length and breadth of a rectangle is 3:1 and its perimeter is 36 centimeter. Find the length and breadth of the rectangle. So here the ratio of length and breadth is given and the perimeter is given. By using this information you can find out the length and breadth. Okay, so how to find out length and breadth of the given rectangle? See, let the length and breadth of the rectangle be 3x centimeter and x centimeter respectively. Okay, because the ratio is 3 is to 1. But the perimeter of the rectangle is 36 centimeter. Perimeter of the rectangle is 36 centimeter. So here perimeter is 36 centimeter. So we know the formula of perimeter, that is 2 into length plus breadth is equal to perimeter. So therefore 2 into length plus breadth is equal to 36 centimeter. Therefore 2 into 3x plus x is equal to 36 centimeter. So 3x plus x 4x. 4x into 2 is equal to 36 centimeter. So 4 to the 8, 8x is equal to 36 and 8 is x is equal to, that is 4.5, and therefore the length of rectangle is 3x, means 3 into 4.5 is equal to 13.5 centimeter, and the breadth of the rectangle is x, means it is only 4.5 centimeter. Thus the length and breadth of the rectangle is 13.5 centimeter and 4.5 centimeter. It is length is 13.5 centimeter and breadth is 4.5 centimeter. Okay, you get it now. How to find out length and breadth of the given rectangle. Now come to next question. The next question is here, fourth question. The ratio of two numbers is 31 is to 23 and their sum is 216. Find these numbers. The ratio of number is given and sum of the number is given, and you have to find out the numbers. Okay, now how to find out the numbers here? Let the two numbers are 31x and 23x. The sum of the two number is 216, right? So here the sum of the number is 216. Therefore 31x plus 23x is equal to 216. So 31 plus 23, it is 54x. 54x is equal to 216. So therefore x is equal to 216 by 54, and when we divide 216 by 54 you get 4. Okay, so the value of x is 4. The value of x is 4. So therefore the first number is 31x, means 31 into 4. The 31 into 4 is 124, and the second number is 23x, means 23 into 4 is equal to 92. So the given numbers are 124 and 92. The given numbers are 124 and 92. So in this way you can find out the given number also. Okay, so come to the next question. The next question is here. See the next question. The fifth question. If the product of two number is 360 and their ratio is 10 is to 9, then find the numbers. Means the product of number is given and the ratio is given. So you have to find out the numbers. Now how to find out the numbers? Let the two numbers be 10x and 9x, because the ratio is 10 is to 9, and the product of the number is 360. The product of the number is 360. So see here, the product of the number is 360. Therefore 10x into 9x is equal to 360. So 10x into 9x, it is 90x square is equal to 360. So when we divide 360 by 90, you get 4. So x square is equal to 4. X square is equal to 4. By taking square root, x is equal to 2. You get x is equal to 2, means the multiple is 2. So the first number, that is 10x, is equal to 10 into 2 is equal to 20. And the second number, that is 9x, it means 9 into 2 is equal to 18. So therefore the given numbers are 20 and 18. 20 and 18. The given numbers are 20 and 18, right? The numbers are 18 and 20. In this way you can find out the given number. Okay, now come to the next. So the next question, fifth question is there, so we will continue in next lecture that question. So today we will stop here only. Okay, now afterwards we will start the next question, right? So if you have any doubt there, you can ask, and you have to solve the some word problems are there in problem set also, so you can solve that sums for practice, because these word problems are very important problems are there, so you have to solve these problems also.